check out this automatic high fidelity turntable by One by One. They sent this over for me to try, and I'm really, really excited to open this thing up. This box is gorgeous, and already I feel like this is going to be a really high quality premium experience. So I'm going to open this thing up and take stuff out, and we'll show you what that looks like. And let's pull this out. Okay, so this is the actual turntable here. Set that down. And we've got some accessories in here. Lift this out. And then we've got the speakers in here. I'm going to go ahead and get these speakers out and move the boxes and stuff so I can show you all the stuff we have here. This is how the speakers were packed inside the bottom of the box. You can see everything just was packed really, really nicely, and it just feels really high quality. These look very nice. I really, really like the wood grain texture on these and the gray fabric. I feel like this just looks really, really classy. And you can see it's got the RCA jack here. And similarly on this one, you can see the other RCA jack. So these look very nice. They're nice and heavy. They feel really sturdy and high quality. I'm going to set these aside, and then we'll go ahead and look at the turntable. Here's how the turntable was packaged. Really nice and solid here with the foam. Go ahead and pull these out. And the glass top is not connected yet. I'm going to go ahead and set that aside. I shouldn't say glass, it's a plastic, but clear top. And I'm going to carefully pull this out of the foam. All right, right away, this looks very attractive. Really like the colors, really like just how nice and clean it looks. Really, really excited to use this thing. My guess is this is the turntable. All right, so we've got the turntable here. Wow, that looks really nice. I love the one here. That looks really, really great. All right, I'm going to set the felt aside for just a second here. So you can see it's got the belt drive belt here around this center ring here. And then it's got this little piece attached to it. So we're going to have to take the belt drive and we're going to have to put it on the little spinner here, the motor. So let me set this down. Get that on the center there. There we go. And then you're just going to take this tab here and just carefully put the belt around the motor. And then you can pull the tab apart and take the paper out. And now we've got the turntable on the motor. There we go. Go ahead and pull this piece off. And we'll untie this. And we've got a little lock here that holds the arm in place. So we need to pull that off. Unwrap that. And a nice little cover on the needle here. So we'll pull that off. There we go. Put that aside. And now let's put the top on here. That looks so nice. All right, so I'm thinking we'll need to pull the hinges out of the box. I'm guessing they're in here. Let me go ahead and open it up and pull this out, and I'll show you what that looks like. All right, so I've opened the accessories box, and it came with power cable and then 2 RCA cables, the white and the red. It came with the hinges, the adapter for 45s, and a remote. And my favorite thing about the remote is it included batteries to put into the remote. I love it when brands include batteries. That's just a really nice touch. It also came with a really nice thank you card from the One by One team which is a great touch. Love it when brands do that as well. It just feels really nice. And then it has warranty card and a really nice manual that came in that as well. So let's go ahead and put the hinges on. I'm going to lift this top off really quick. And there's a sticker here on the back that says remove before use. The supplied speakers connection port. Let me flip this around and show that to you. So it's just saying this is for the supplied speakers. There's 2 additional ports here, but you don't want to use those for the speakers. So this is just letting you know that. So we'll pull this off. That's a nice touch as well. So it prevents confusion, which port you plug the speakers into. I really like that. All right. Now that that's done, we can put these hinges on. So it looks like this is going to fit one way here. Actually, let me show you that. So you can see this will just plug in just like that, slide right in. And we'll do the same thing on this side. Just push that in. And then the top will just slide right in to those grooves right there. There we go. Now opens really nicely. Oh wow, that goes back. I love that. That's great. All right. I think we've gotten everything done in terms of setup. We've pulled the arm lock off. I think pull the needle guard off. I think we're ready to go. So yeah, I think the next step would be connect up the speakers, plug it in, turn it on, and get some vinyl spinning. But just right now, out of the box, after assembly and seeing everything, this just feels like a really, really high quality product. I'm really, really pleased with it so far. I can't wait to take it for a spin and try it out. All right, getting ready to plug these RCA cables in here, and I just wanted to take a second and comment on the length of these things. These are nice long cables. I'm about 6 feet tall, and I feel like they stretch out. I can go with my arms outstretched, and these things definitely are at least as long as that, which is just fantastic. They're just great, nice long cables. I really, really love that. Go ahead and plug that in. The other thing that I wanted to comment on is the length of the power cable. I also feel like that is a nice long cable as well. So you can see I've got it kind of folded in half here, and it's a pretty nice wide cable. So really, really like that the cables are nice and lengthy. Generous cable length is another really nice touch. All right, so I've got a vinyl on this thing. I've got it plugged in and turned on, and I'm really, really happy with this. I love the automatic play. This is just fantastic. So the remote works great. You just point it at the front, and I'm going to go ahead and click start, and it's going to automatically start playing. Look at that. So it's going to drop, and it's going to immediately start playing the first song for me, which is just fantastic. You can click stop, and similarly, it will pull the needle off, which is just fantastic. One other thing that it can do, which is really cool, is while you're playing, it has the ability to move around the record. So as it goes, I can click a button and it will actually lift, move the arm over, click it again. So I can actually find a specific place on the record that I want to listen to, which is super cool. I love that I can skip through to different parts of the album. Like that's just a really, really neat feature that I really, really like. So that's awesome. The other feature that it has is when it reaches the end of the record, it will automatically lift the arm and return it to the home position, which is so cool and so great. So if I'm in the middle of doing something and I'm listening to a record and we reach the end of the side, it will just automatically go over and stop. I don't have to worry about dropping what I'm doing and coming over and pulling the arm up. So just fantastic. Absolutely love that. I want to show you the buttons here. You can control all this with the remote, but it does have the buttons here on the front: start, stop, up, down, and then repeat. It will actually loop the record side if you want to. So once it gets to the end, it can lift, go over, and go back down and start over. So that's really cool. It has controls here, little flip toggles for the size of the record, 12-inch or 7-inch. So you can flip that depending on the record size, which is great. When you want to switch between a 33 and a 45, you flip that switch there. So another great feature of this turntable is its Bluetooth connectivity, which is just awesome. So I can press the mode button and you hear it say Bluetooth, and then when it chimes, there it is. It's paired to my phone, and now I can hit the play button, and it's playing music through my phone, which is just fantastic. So absolutely love that. That's just such a great feature. So whether I want to play a vinyl or I want to stream digitally, I can do either of those things, and it all comes through these speakers and this turntable, which is just fantastic. Overall, this is a super cool turntable. I'm incredibly pleased with this. I feel like this is just a premium experience. So, one by one, thank you so much for sending this to me to try. I'm a huge fan of this. You did a great job, and I would highly recommend it.